Welcome. Today, we are back with another memoir, not an ordinary, but into the shoes of the first black president. From community organizer to the nation's first black president, the untold story of Barack Obama's remarkable journey unfolds in a promised land. Prepare to be challenged, inspired, and surprised. The scars of the 2008 financial crisis are shadows of 9/11 and a nation deeply divided. This is the backdrop against which Barack Obama takes the oath of office. In A Promised Land, we witness the birth of a presidency unlike any other. Written by Barack Obama himself, the book was published in 2020, breaking records of first week over 1.7 million copies sold in North America. So let's start without any further ado. Section 1 is Origins. The first section of A Promised Land, titled Origins, offers a glimpse into Obama's upbringing and the formative experiences that shaped his worldview. Born to a Kenyan father, Barack Obama Sr., and a white American mother, Stanley Ann Dunham, Obama grew up in Hawaii, where he navigated the complexities of race, identity, and belonging. Raised primarily by his maternal grandparents, Obama grappled with questions of racial identity and privilege from a young age. In this section, Obama reflects on his multicultural heritage and the challenges of straddling multiple worlds. He recounts his childhood experiences, from attending Punahou School, a prestigious prep school in Honolulu, to grappling with racial stereotypes and prejudices. Despite the odds, Obama excelled academically and developed a deep sense of empathy and social justice. As a young man, Obama embarked on a journey of self-discovery, traveling to Indonesia to reconnect with his estranged father's family and grappling with questions of identity and belonging. It was during this time that he began to forge his path in public service, inspired by the examples of his parents and grandparents who instilled in him a sense of duty and responsibility to others. The section concludes with Obama's decision to move to Chicago, where he became involved in community organizing and advocacy work. Through his experiences on the south side of Chicago, Obama gained a deeper understanding of the systemic inequalities and injustices facing marginalized communities. These early experiences would shape his future political career and commitment to effecting meaningful change from the ground up. Section 2 is Chicago. In the second section of the book, titled Chicago, Obama chronicles his entry into politics and his rapid ascent from a community organizer to a state senator representing Illinois. Inspired by the principles of grassroots organizing and community empowerment, Obama embarked on a mission to bring about positive change in his adopted hometown. As a state senator, Obama distinguished himself as a pragmatic and principled leader, working across party lines to address pressing issues such as healthcare, education, and criminal justice reform. Through his legislative efforts and commitment to bipartisanship, Obama earned a reputation as a rising star in the Democratic Party and a potential candidate for higher office. In Chicago, Obama also reflects on his decision to run for the United States Senate in 2004, a race that would catapult him onto the national stage. With his stirring keynote address at the Democratic National Convention, Obama captured the hearts and imaginations of millions of Americans who saw in him a new kind of leader capable of transcending partisan divisions and inspiring a sense of unity and purpose. Against the backdrop of a nation reeling from the aftermath of the September 11th attacks and mired in wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, Obama's message of hope and change resonated deeply with voters. In 2008, he launched a historic campaign for the presidency, promising to bring about a new era of progress and prosperity for all Americans. Section 3 is POTUS. The third section of A Promised Land, titled POTUS, offers a behind-the-scenes look at Obama's presidency, from his historic election in 2008 to the end of his first term in office. In this section, Obama reflects on the challenges and triumphs of governing in the midst of a global financial crisis, 2 wars, and entrenched political divisions. As president, Obama faced a myriad of challenges, from the passage of the Affordable Care Act to the response to the Deepwater Horizon oil spill. He recounts the highs and lows of his presidency, from the exhilaration of passing landmark legislation to the frustration of navigating partisan gridlock in Congress. Throughout POTUS, Obama grapples with the complexities of leadership and the weight of responsibility that comes with the highest office in the land. He reflects on his efforts to tackle issues such as climate change, immigration reform, and gun violence, while also confronting the harsh realities of governing in a deeply divided nation. Despite the obstacles he faced, Obama remained steadfast in his commitment to advancing the values of democracy, equality, and justice for all. He reflects on his administration's achievements, including the economic recovery, the passage of healthcare reform, and the historic nuclear agreement with Iran. Section 4 is Politics. The final section of the book, titled Politics, offers a reflection on Obama's legacy and the enduring lessons of his presidency. As he prepares to hand over the reins of power to his successor, Obama grapples with the unfinished work that lies ahead and the challenges facing the nation. In Politics, Obama reflects on the power of storytelling and political narrative to shape public opinion and mobilize support for change. He examines the role of race, identity, and ideology in shaping American politics and offers insights into the future of the Democratic Party and progressive movement. Throughout the section, Obama remains hopeful about the future of America and the enduring promise of democracy. He calls on Americans to embrace empathy, unity, and civic engagement as the keys to overcoming the greatest challenges of our time. Now let's talk about some controversial things Obama told in his book. Number 1. Criticism of political opponents. Obama doesn't hold back in his criticism of political opponents, particularly those within the Republican Party. He expresses frustration with the partisan gridlock that characterized much of his presidency and doesn't shy away from pointing fingers at those he views as obstructionists. While this may not be shocking in itself, the directness of Obama's critiques could stir controversy among his critics. Number 2. Reflections on foreign policy. Obama offers candid reflections on his administration's foreign policy decisions, including the controversial use of drone strikes and the decision to intervene militarily in Libya. He grapples with the moral and ethical implications of these actions, acknowledging the complexities and unintended consequences of military intervention. These reflections may spark debate among those who have strong opinions on America's role in global affairs. Number 3. Internal disagreements within the administration. Obama provides insights into the internal disagreements and debates that took place within his administration. He acknowledges that not everyone in his inner circle agreed on every issue and recounts instances where he had to navigate conflicting advice from his advisors. While disagreements within administrations are common, Obama's openness about these internal dynamics could be seen as surprising or controversial. Number 4. Personal reflections on race and identity. As the first African-American president of the United States, Obama offers personal reflections on race and identity throughout the book. He discusses his experiences with racism and discrimination, both in his personal life and as a public figure. While Obama's reflections are honest and introspective, discussions of race can often be contentious in American society, sparking debates about privilege, systemic racism, and social justice. Number 5. Challenges of governance. Obama doesn't sugarcoat the challenges of governance or the limitations of presidential power. He discusses the frustrations of dealing with bureaucratic inertia, political opposition, and the complexities of navigating Washington's power dynamics. While these insights may not be shocking in themselves, they provide a sobering reminder of the realities of political leadership and the inherent constraints faced by those in positions of power. Now let's have a look at some experts' views on his book. Number 1. The New York Times. A thoughtful and engaging account of his first term in office. Obama writes with intelligence, clarity, and a disarming candor. Number 2. Former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, a compelling and thoughtful portrait of a leader on the world stage. Obama's insights into foreign policy are invaluable. Number 3. Former President George W. Bush, an honest and well-written account of his presidency. Obama offers a generous perspective on his challenges and accomplishments. Number 4. Former Secretary of Defense Robert Gates. A fascinating look at the decision-making process at the highest levels. Obama offers a nuanced understanding of the challenges of leadership. Number 5. The Wall Street Journal. A disappointing read that lacks the depth and insight one might expect. Obama focuses more on personal anecdotes than on substantive policy discussions. Tell us, what are your views on this book written by ex-president? Do you agree with his ideas or not? Tell us in comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe, because this helps us to make content for you more efficiently. Thank you.